Hello guys, I'm pretty sure it's all in, I hope, and everything. Please be all in. And guys, welcome to Season 5 for ALR. I am X-Tries as always, who commentated Tier 1 last season. I'm now on Tier 2 duties, and this is for the first time being commentated on the ALR channel, as we have a spinning Juna in the lobby. We have, for the drivers, we have tonight, and the full-time drivers, we have Toronto, Geordie for the first time, we have welcomed him, Andy Winters as well, Garrett, who is a Polish driver. I'm hoping already for you to be the driver's champion as we see him spin. Ross Thorm in the Ford GT. Black Charizard, we remember him from Tier 1 Mazdas. Skittles as well from Tier 1 Mazdas, who's driving the, I'm pretty sure, the Subaru. Chills F1 as well, who's driving a Mazda. JP Greenwood, Juna, and as well, and as we already said, the rest of the guys as well. And we also have Lego Man as well. I only just noticed as well. Welcome to Season 5, Round 1 Season 5, and we'll start it off in Japan, Suzuka. Many of the drivers actually really do like this track, and so we hopefully will see some good times be put. Toronto so far has the fastest lap at the moment, and Lego Man in second, only 2/10 off, while Geordie is 7/10 off the fastest time, nearly a whole second if he wants to get provisional pole. So it's going to be between Lego Man and Toronto for this track, in my opinion. Guys, welcome to the stream if you haven't already. And I'm actually in a really good mood tonight. So Joe Leary in the McLaren, I only just noticed as well. Andy Winters in the Supra, I think that is the Supra. It smells of funk as well in the McLaren 650S. His teammates with Joe Leary, as we see Toronto in the pit lane. Bugatti, unfortunately he's not in the Bugatti, he is in, is that a Porsche? I don't know what car that is. However, he does set the best purple sector. I don't know what car that is. Anyway, there's Garrett as well in the Toyota. Ross in the Ford. Reno, the host, is in the Ford GT as well. Skittles in the Subaru. And everything has now changed. Lego Man in the pit lane. Chills at the moment still hasn't set a lap. He's on his out lap so far. Actually, no, he did of a 2:03. That was his fastest lap so far on a set of medium tyres, and that's what the majority of the people are going to have. Bugatti has now set the fastest lap, and that is an Aston Martin. I saw a little bit of a glimpse of the Aston Martin logo there. That is a beautiful livery, to be fair. That is a beautiful livery. Charizard in the Lexus, same as Geordie. He's in the Lexus as well. JP Greenwood is the only man in the Jaguar, the F-Type I think it is as well. Toronto went through the grass a little bit, finally touches some grass after all the grind he's been doing on GT, I'm pretty sure, for this occasion. And as we speak, he does have a 3-second time, which he's serving right now. Greenwood with a half a second penalty. Lego Man, no, hold on, what's this? Why is he first? There it is. Still the time to beat a 2 second, 2 minutes and 4 milliseconds. There we go. Right, drivers, you have about 2 minutes left, 1.5 now as we speak, and I need to get the commentary up. Actually, I'm not going to let you listen to me, obviously, as you hear the stream in the background. And there's not really much to commentate. It's only well, it's just qualifying at this point. But yeah, Bugatti on an outlap. Charizard, he's 2 tenths down. I will hold on 1 second. There you guys are. Oh, that's the new Genesis. That's only the stock livery. That is really nice, to be fair. That is a beautiful livery. That's the Genesis. I didn't even know that. But alright, anyway. we move. Black Charizard on the front row so far. He's on the front row. Lego Man in the second row, as drivers have 15 seconds left of qualifying. So we now head towards the end. Hopefully Charizard can make it just in time, just before qualifying ends. 5 seconds. Will he make it across the line? He does make it across the line. So this is the driver's last lap. We need, right, there we go. Geordie up next. Oh wait, he's only on a fast. He's only on a fast lap. Some of the drivers must have finished by now. There goes Toronto, I'm pretty sure. Skittles, where is he? Where is Skittles? He's just crossed the line of a 2:04, carrying Valtteri Bottas's number 77. He's parked on the side here, just to know that everyone has he has completed his lap. And unfortunately, he won't be the quickest man. Reno has pit. Just to let everyone know that it is time for the race and to, well, basically, oh, Ross is just parked in the middle of the track. Good stuff, Ross. Garrett in for his pit stop. Probably for a brand new set of mediums. There's the 2 McLarens just parked there. That is a beautiful livery as well. I have to be honest. So yeah, oh, there goes the Jaguar, there goes Ross, there goes Chills as well. And guys, if you are only tuning in, this is the brand new season of Season 5 in ALR, the second season in GT7, and oh yeah, I actually do see it right there actually, it says Genesis. If you guys are only just tuning in now, welcome to Season 7 of ALR League Racing, and I will be doing commentary for Tier 2. If you guys want to stick about for the next race, it's going to happen next Saturday. I know I shouldn't be addressing it this early, but I mean, what? Who's going to tell me no? Juna has only just finished the lap. Geordie is on his fly, a 2-2-3, and Andy Winters in 4th. And looks like it's going to be Bugatti on pole position, with Black Charizard filling out the second row. And we had a spinner actually of Toronto. So nothing too special, as we see Garrett on his outlap again. I don't know why, when he's not allowed to set any more laps, and why have I been kicked out? Alright, anyway. So, it's the sprint race, and we head to the 5 lights in literally a couple seconds. And there it is, 5 lights are about to go out as they start Season 5. And loads of false starts have happened. And it's Bugatti with a beautiful start. And why am I getting this terrible camera shot? There it is. No, there we go. There we go, as we have to look at the front 3. That's the most important. Bugatti leads the race so far. I'm pretty sure Geordie and Toronto will go side by side into turn 3 of the S section as well, which is not a good place to go side by side into. And we'll just look down the order as Ross is being, well, sorry, it's Reno. He's being sandwiched in between a couple of cars. Giulieri's lost a couple of positions as well, as we see Reno might be picking up a position on Giulieri, as he did as well. Andy with very bad start. Chills with a beautiful start. He's made tons of positions. Geordie being attacked from behind of Toronto. Nothing too special has happened though. Lego Man in 4th. He's lost a position to Greenwood. And it's still the top 2 remaining from Bugatti to Black Charizard. Let's have a look what's happening in the back of the order. Reno picks up another position as Toronto keeps on firing shots at Geordie going into Spoon. We go. And no moves have happened into Spoon. Let's have a look. One man went wide. I'm pretty sure that's Ross. No. Who went wide? I'm actually really... I'm pretty sure it was Ross who went wide there a bit. Let's have a look what's happening towards the front of the grid. Geordie and Toronto have switched positions. So it looks like Toronto has overtaken Geordie as we head into the final chicane of lap 1 of the 50-minute race. Why have it took me off that camera angle? And well, not too much has happened, and then the Skittles by the very back. And well, let's have a look. Not too much is happening in this sprint race, as we see RenoKing there being attacked by Smells of Funk, who was in tier 1. He's been demoted to tier 2. Garrett's keeping along quite nicely as someone, Juna, was going wide into turn 1 there, but other than that, nothing much is happening except for Smells of Funk being attacked by Reno. Sorry, the reverse what I said. Smells of Funk is attacking Reno, and we see a couple cars there going wide as Reno overtakes. No, hold on, wait. What happened to Reno? Hold on. Where's Reno? Oh, Reno's at last. Juno, well, he's in the gravel. But other than that, not much is happening except for Andy Winters overtaking Smells of Funk on the inside of the hairpin, and a move has been complete into the hairpin. We now head towards Spoon as nothing much is happening towards the front of the grid. That's where most of the action is packed, but looks like it's more towards the back, between 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. That's where the battles are happening, and that's what I kind of want to give you guys. Chills lead battle for 7th as Andy gets a slipstream of that Mazda car, but not other than that, not much is happening. Except for Ross is being attacked by Jay Leary as well. Ross, he hangs on there to 14th as Juna is very far behind, looks like. Let's have a look. We got a battle for 2nd. This is the most entertaining battle we got so far, except for, well, battle for 7th. Other than that, a battle for 7th, but that's the most important battle we have. Charles versus Greenwood so far. Going for 2nd. We'll need to keep a good eye on that. Geordie can't keep up with the Jaguar of Toronto. Chills is still ahead. Smells of Funk in 9th. Garrett still in 10th. And this is quite of a bullring track for overtaking, I'm not gonna lie. I have to be honest. Everything is just so compact. As Chills is in the gravel, which allows Andy for an easy overtake there. And Chills has lost a very easy position that he could have got himself into. As we have a look round the hairpin we go. Smells of Funk tries to go for a move on Chills into the middle of the hairpin, but unfortunately it's not enough. As we see Ross there rounding off the hairpin with Jay O'Leary. And it's pretty much Andy Winters leading for the battle for 7th. Lego Man on the back of Greenwood. Greenwood on the back of Charizard. And Charizard is trying to chase down Bugatti, who was leading the race so far and has been leading the whole race at the moment. And he does hold a fast lap as well. I need to pick up that car, the Genesis. Beautiful livery. Seriously. As well, let's actually have a look. We got a battle for third, the final spot of the podium between Greenwood and Lego Man. And it's another Mazda. Jesus. So there's two Mazdas, right, okay. However, Lego Man is sandwiched between two Jaguars, so they could be working together at this point. David, shush. I'm not. I won't shush. No. I'm not going to shush, as I need to commentate this. Right, let's have a look. We don't have much action happening, except for Greenwood getting attacked by Lego Man, who is only 7 tenths down, so not much is happening. However, we do have a spin of Garrett. Garrett spun and he's out of contention for 7th, as now he's being attacked by Ross from behind. And Jay O'Leary is now, well, those two pretty much came to say hi to Garrett. And Skittles is now joining us as well. So we can say hello to Skittles as well. And Reno. So they're in contention for 10th. For final points. And Chills has made another mistake. And that is not what you want to see from Chills. That's for sure. June is still chilling in 15th. And he's made the mistake. It's Ross into the hairpin, and he's into the gravel as he hits Juna. That's going to be reported. That is not what you want. Garrett being attacked by Jay O'Leary now as he tries to hold position. That is not good. And at the front of the pack, absolutely nothing is happening. There's more towards the back of the pack. And Garrett still holds position somehow. Skittles from the back of the grid to now 11th as he's being attacked by RenoKing, who might even have the straight line speed to go for it as they go for it. 130R as they take it. Skittles hit the grass there, he needed it. And Reno makes an easy move into 130R on Skittles, and an easy move for him. Chills into the hairpin, makes the move happen. He gains himself a position to 12th. Ross is going to be looking back on that mistake massively, and as the points are only in 10th position, upwards pretty much, as he gets the slipstream of the Toyota in front of him as well. We need to look further up the grid as Smells of Funk versus Andy Winters is happening. Geordie, Toronto, Lego Man are all going at it, and Greenwood. It's a four-way fight. Four-way fight for third. And this is the first time I actually got a whole packed lobby, funny enough. If you haven't already subscribed to the ALR channel, as Greenwood made a mistake and Lego Man gets himself into free position. And Toronto as well might even make it as Greenwood. Jesus! Greenwood goes wide and he loses 3 positions all in 1 lap as Toronto versus Lego Man continues. And Geordie as well, he's in the mix as well. Well, they're all in the mix for the final place on the podium, and Lego Man tries to hold on to 3rd as he's being attacked by Toronto very heavily, going into Spoon. And Geordie, he can't really make it as much But Greenwood's going to be looking back on that mistake, that's for sure. As for him, he's lost I think the podium. Chills as a half a second penalty. Juna, Ross. Ross is pretty much out of contention. Skittles, what happened to Skittles? Right, let's have a look further up the grid. Lego Man holds third as we just finished off the hairpin. Toronto gets a good slipstream off the Mazda. And he's closing, but he can't make it into turn 1, unfortunately. Geordie as well, he holds position from Greenwood as he's being attacked by him. Andy is looking for the pace, same as Smells of Funk, to get into that battle for third and try and get themselves up into podium places maybe. Lego Man, through the S section they go now, the majority of the drivers. The top 2 have already finished it, and now the top, the top 6 have now finished it pretty much. But other than that, not much is happening. Right, let's have a look at these 4 drivers. As we head into the hairpin with those 4, pretty much. Sorry, I was about to say 3. As we head into the hairpin with those 4 drivers, not many moves are going to happen except for Greenwood tries to go on the inside of Geordie there into her hairpin. Andy and Smells of Funk as well. Round off the hairpin now quite quickly as they tried to catch up with the 4 drivers of Lego, Toronto, Geordie and Greenwood. Lego finishes off Spoo Toronto. Greenwood is trying to attack Geordie there, but is it even possible to get the commentator block on a whole grid like this? Well, thankfully I got in there. It's a good managed league. There we go, that's all I have to say as they round off 130R quite quickly. Charizard has only just finished the hairpin as he tries to keep up with the pace of Bugatti and that Genesis, but that Genesis is really fast, I have to be honest. Toronto tries to look for open air, which he can't. Geordie and Greenwood still going out there. Smells of Funk is 1 second away, but Smells of Funk is only 6/10 away from 7th, and he knows it's close. He knows it's close as he hits the Astro, and that's not what you want. AstroTurf is definitely not what you want, and he's lost a lot of time because of it. Jay O'Leary and Reno going at it. I see. They finally made their way around Garrett somehow as they head into this S section. Jay O'Leary and Reno now. Oh, we got Juna in the gravel going into turn 1. But unfortunately that is not what you want. I've said that a couple of times now. But that is definitely not what you want. As Andy has caught up to Greenwood. And he tries to go for a move. Same as Geordie into the hairpin on the back of Toronto. And not much has happened. But other than that, Lego has built himself a gap. And that is what you want. Why is Toronto on softs? I have to be honest. Geordie is frustrated and wants to get position forward to get that constructor's job done, pretty much. And the first points for the constructors, especially for the Lexus team anyway. Right, Geordie into the 130R maybe, as he does get the slipstream of Toronto, but it will not be enough into 130R, so maybe into the hairpin. We need to have a look at this, as Greenwood's hold position against Andy as well. Right, let's have a look. Geordie does not make a move into the hairpin as he tries to go back at him into the hairpin, and he does. They go side by side into turn, well, God knows what turn. They go side by side into the last turn, that's all I know. Head across the line, and Geordie does make the position forward as they go side by side. Still side by side. They're going to go side by side into turn 1 maybe. Geordie does get the outer line, and he does gain a position. Toronto has to concede that position. Andy makes it 6th, and Greenwood unfortunately has to settle for 7th. What a battle we had there. ALR with Reno still going at it. They're only 1 second within each other. And it is the final lap of this race as well, as I see there on the screen. As I had to kill a fly there. It was kind of annoying me. Black Charizard is making a lot of mistakes as he's let his rival Bugatti go nearly 10 seconds. And well, let's have a look. Lego Man he's actually lost a couple temps, that's for sure, coming out of that hairpin. And Greenwood versus Toronto is now happening. The 2 teammates going at the Smells of Funk is now caught up to Toronto. Andy Winters has lost the golden position, looks like, as he had a spinner. Or he's hit the grass or something, I'm not quite sure. But as we head into Spoon for the last time this race, especially in the sprint, I'm pretty sure not much is going to happen, but one thing I know for certain is going to happen. Bugatti will win the sprint race. Charizard rounds off the chicane for the last time this race, and he's heading for the finish line to gain 2nd. Lego Man in 3rd as he rounds off the last turn. Geordie unfortunately will be off the podium, but he's in 4th. Greenwood finishes in 5th. Toronto and Smells of Funk 6th, 7th. Andy in 8th. ALR 9th. We see Reno there in 10th. Garrett rounded off the final chicane for the last time this race to get 11th. And the rest is pretty much off the points as Chills finishes off his race, and Ross, he finishes in 13th, unfortunately. Not the best race for some of the drivers, that's for sure. And we move on to the feature race now, which hopefully will be interesting as well as this one. Hopefully, anyway. Right then. So, feature race. I don't know. I'm not quite sure for prediction. I don't know what to give you prediction wise, but judging from what happened in this race, I think Bugatti's going to have the pace. That's all I know. Charizard is either going to come in 3rd or 2nd. I think he's got the pace as well. And I think the Fords GT are going to have a good race. I think as well. I think one of them is going to finish in the top 4. That's a bold prediction from me. And I don't know. I don't know personally. So but yeah, good race. Good race that was. As I needed a little sip of water there. And, well, what a race. What a good race. What a good race that was. Right, let's have a look. Has Reno set it up? No, he hasn't. Except it's Pyro. Hold on, I will have a look at your comment now. The races are not done. David, the races are not done. There's another one. There's another 40-minute one, pretty much. Shush. I already got some water, mate. What? I was literally just drinking it, actually. So why don't you shush? Hello, Charizard. Hello, boss. I don't want your water. If you guys will excuse me for 2 minutes, actually. Um... Right. Sorry for all this mess. Seriously, it's just a whole mess at this point. Right, Jesus Christ. Sorry for all this mess. Jesus Christ. Right, let's have a look. And thankfully... Oh, quality's already done. Good stuff. Right, let's have a look. Oh no, hold on. No, quality is done. Right, Jesus Christ, it's such a mess. My house. Nah, it's not that I'm tired, it's the fact that it's just such a mess in my house, like everything is just on me, and everything is just on me, and everything I have to do, and it's just like, why? And it's just such a mess and everything. Normally it's not even like this. Normally, like, I'm on time and everything. Right, I'm on time. I'm on time. Yeah? And everything. Today, no. Today is literally complete mess. Like, seriously. And it's just annoying that, like, I have to be the one to... sort things out, like. And it's actually quite annoying, to be fair. Go away. Go away, I'm only joking. Only joking, don't worry. Boomer, I will explain. Boomer, I will explain. Don't worry, I will explain. I'll DM you and everything about this, alright? Don't worry. Right. I don't know why people are out for another lap. I think you have tuned in at the best time, yeah. I think you have. Bugatti is on pole. Black Charizard in second, and everything is just such a mess. David, I'm not gonna shush. Why are you rubbing my line? What on earth did I just see? Guys. Charizard, do you want to give us a drift? Oh, hold on, actually. Wait, what did I see? Hold on, skills to do a lap. Wait. Hold on. Wait, what's this? Wait. Okay, yeah, alright, fair. Oh, and... no, never mind, he's not in the gravel. I thought he was in the gravel. Good stuff. as we watch Skittles, I guess. There we go. Rounds a hairpin. Not nicely. I wouldn't say he didn't hit the apex or anything. But he carries on. He carries on. As we head into Spoon. Well, he heads into Spoon. A good red, black and white Red Bull livery. We just see June in there. just chilling, pretty much. As he heads towards 130R, I don't know why you brake. However, the Subaru is a really nice car to drive. I will be honest, it is a bang, it is a blast to drive. And he can't get pole, he cannot, and he does improve by 4 seconds, and he gets a time of 6th. I don't know what's the order. We got a nice little shot of Ross and Greenwood, and well, it's race time. Why is it this glitch? So it is Bugatti on pole, with Black Charizard and Lego Man in the top 3. Smells of Funk 4th, Andy Winters 5th, Toronto 6th, Giulieri 7th, Jordi in 8th, Greenwood in 9th, Skittles 10th, Ross in 11th, Chills 12th, Reno 13th, Juna 14th, 5th, and Garrett 15th last. As we head into the endurance 40-minute race, it's lights out and away they go as everyone tucks in behind each other to give each other a slipstream. I'm not really surprised. Will we see moves into turn 1 as maybe Toronto goes on the inside of Andy? No, nothing happens. Giulieri, no. Greenwood, no. Ross, he makes a move on Skittles, quite easily actually. And nothing else I don't think has happened either. But the endurance race is pretty much the most boring race going. I'm not gonna lie, as Toronto actually opens up the door for Jordi to go on the inside, and he takes every part of it, as maybe Giulieri on the inside of Toronto as well, as they go side by side. Out of the S section, still side by side, going into the right-hander, still side by side as Giulieri goes into the gravel, and now they're not. Jesus, they... oh my god. That was a good start for the whole drivers, as we have a beautiful, nice little shot there of the hairpin. Skills has lost quite a bit of positions actually to a lot of the drivers, as I'm pretty sure he hit the gravel or something. Reno Ross in 10-11. Chills hits the grass. That's not a good place to be, as we have rain on the way, hopefully. I did see a little bit of rain. Yep, I just saw it again. As Jordi might go for the move into the 130 on Andy. No, he doesn't. I thought he would. Smell, no. The top 4 pretty much hasn't changed. Top, yeah, 5th position has changed. Actually, yeah, I thought that was a Toyota. I was like, there's no way that's the Honda or anything. And will we see the rain meter go up? That's my question. Not many moves are happening down the grid, as maybe we see Rosbaum on the inside of Juna, and he does make the move happen as Juna does go onto the grass. And what happened to Reno and Ross? That's my question. What happened to them? Because they were in 10-11 and now they're, well, 10-12 pretty much. So I wonder what happened to them. Let's have a look up the order. We see Chills versus Greenwood happen as Chills holds back on Greenwood. And off they go by there. Geordie versus Toronto, I see, going into the hairpin. And no, still no moves happen into the hairpin. And everyone holds position basically as Skittles tries to go around the outside of ALR there, which doesn't really happen. Bugatti has a firm lead on this endurance race. Black Charizard as well in second. Lego Man holds third. Spells of Funk in fourth. Andy fifth. And let's see. I mean, there's still another 37 minutes to go of the race, so who knows what could happen at this point later on in the race, as maybe Toronto might look for a move on Geordie into the hairpin. Geordie closes the door very well there, and he keeps his sixth, as Chills has now joined into the fight for sixth. Garrett is trying to chase up on them as I see the sun coming out quite quickly actually. What happened to ALR? Okay. Right, let's have a look. Not many battles are happening in the S section. Toronto on hards, most of the drivers on hards actually, so no surprise there at all. Chills looking for a move on Greenwood as they exit the S section, and they go side by side. Chills with the inside line, he hits the grass, and Greenwood he does keep his 8th. I was about to say if Chills holds that position, that would be a miracle, but unfortunately he doesn't, as it just allows Geordie to pretty much catch up with the rest. Well, I say the rest, I mean Andy Winters. But on the other hand, Toronto holds 7th from Greenwood and Chills. We see Garrett there chasing them down. Toronto had a little touch of the grass there as they head to Spoon here, and no, not much happening except for Geordie and Andy, as Geordie does get the slipstream of Andy's car and maybe a move into the 130R. No, he does touch the grass there a little bit, but it just it wasn't meant to be, as Chills tried to go for a move into 130R. It just didn't happen at all, and it just allows Garrett to basically close in on him. I mean, it's a 4-way fight for 7th, as they see Geordie and Andy up there in the distance, actually quite quickly approaching. But this is the worst part of the endurance race, is there's nothing to commentate after like the first 2 laps, except for this, where there's actually battles happening. And Garrett has now fully closed in on battle for 7th, as they all are within a second of each other. The 2 Jaguars hold 7-8, as Mazda and the Toyota are trying to gain a position, as the Mazda car tries to go on the inside, and again he cuts through the grass. I'm pretty sure that's going to be have to be a return of position, but there is no rule such, as Greenwood on the inside. Chills with the switchback, and what a switchback it was by Chills. F1 definitely learning moves from F1, especially into the hairpin. And Greenwood has to settle for 9th as they go into Spoon, and no, nothing happens as Toronto spins into Spoon. That's not good at all, as he heads into the gravel for some reason, and he lost tons of positions, and it's Chills who now has 7th. Skittles has left the race completely, as I don't know what happened to him. Jay O'Leary in 13th as Ross might go for a move on Toronto. No, it doesn't happen at all. It's not meant to be. Toronto does have a touch of grass there, and Ross might on the inside. No, he doesn't. Reno in 10th, and well, let's just focus on these guys for a second for now. Let's have a look what's up further up the road a little bit. Smells of fun catching up to Lego Man. First time I'm actually saying that those two names pretty much in quite a while actually. And Bugatti has finally entered the 159s for the first time in this race. Bugatti has a very firm lead on this race. I'm pretty sure Charizard made a mistake or something, which allowed Bugatti to basically pull away as much. And the top 4 are on medium tyres. Let's see what will happen on this, as Charizard, well, he's just there pretty much at the front. However, he's massively losing time to both Lego Man and Smells of Funk. Andy Winters and Jordy are coming to say hi as well soon. As well, Lego Man closes in on Charizard. Smells of... No. Let's see. Let's have a look. Garrett vs Chills F1 is still happening. They're still going out there as Greenwood is now overtaking them both. So from the back to the front. Same for Chills as well. From the back to the front of that battle for now. Reno looks to chase him. Chills F1. Maybe? No. I thought he was going to make the move into 130 hours. They both go wide. Oh, Jesus, Chills, that was close. As thankfully he didn't spin out there. And Garrett somehow holds on to, well, 8. Jordy has a half-second penalty, and we see, well, we pretty much say hello to battle for 4th, and Smells of Funk makes a massive mistake, and he's in the gravel, and it's Andy in 4th, Jordy in 5th. It's the first time we see a top 4 change, and Smells of Funk has made a massive mistake, going, well, ending the S section, and Jesus, it's pretty much on who can make the most mistakes at this point, especially in Suzuka mainly, as we see Ross and Gerleri going at there. Here, as we have a spinner of Toronto on the exit of the S section, and those two gain a free position. And I'm pretty sure it will allow Juna to overtake Toronto as well, maybe. And it does. Nice and easy move there for Juna on Toronto, as Ross has a massive twitch of oversteer, and maybe it will allow Giulieri to go for the attack. As they round the long right-hander. Maybe a move into Spoon? It will not happen at all. However, it's Chills have lost time to Garrett massively, as Garrett on the out. Well, he cuts a lot of the track from the 130R, as Greenwood, well, he held position to Garrett. Right, let's have a look. Greenwood versus Garrett so far we got. And we got a battle for second. Let's go, finally. As Charizard can't keep up at all with his own pace. And Lego Man is closing in on Charizard very quickly. With nearly half a tenth as well. Bugatti is out there on his own. Well, pretty much. Charizard pretty much trying to hold off Lego Man somehow. As we head into Sector 2 of lap 7 between those two drivers. We round the hairpin and Charizard has got the better exit. Andy is trying to catch up to both of them. Geordie, very bad exit from the hairpin. Smells of Funkus trying to catch up to 5th. While Greenwood and Garrett are pretty much fighting it off as well. Chills is trying to catch up to them as well. Reno on a charge. We see Ross and Jay O'Leary as well. Literally catching each other up pretty much. And it's going to be a battle for 10th very soon. But we got battles everywhere. However, we need to focus on those two as Lego Man is in the gravel. On the exit, well, on the start of the chicane. And that will give Charizard a little bit of time to catch up. It will allow Andy to catch up, but that doesn't matter. Lego Man's in the pits. Geordie in the pits as well, so those two are definitely communicating between each other. That's for sure. As Garrett has to cut the chicane. And Chills F1 overtakes Garrett quite easily as Garrett is in the pits. And loads of people in the pits. Let's see, is this the time to pit for them? Reno gains himself a free position by being on the harder compound. And it's finally a change in the 3rd position. It's Andy instead of Lego Man. In 3rd. Smells of Funk returns to his position in 4th. And I'm pretty sure... I really wonder when Bugatti's going to pit. And Bugatti looks like he made a massive mistake. As the gap was about 11 seconds, if not 12. And it's now down to 3 seconds. Andy has made a massive mistake on the exit of the hairpin. I'm trying to look for a battle as Ross and Jay O'Leary go at it again. And I'm pretty sure that's going to cost Ross a little bit of time to hit the curb on the exit of the double right-hander. And Jay O'Leary, if anything, is going to close up the gap. As we head into the hairpin, and Ross gives the door wide open for Jay O'Leary. Maybe a movement from Jay O'Leary we might see very soon. And Lego Man is out in 10th. Geordie in 11th. Toronto yet to pit. Geordie with a 3-second time. Bugatti finally pits. And same as Charizard as well. Jay O'Leary all on the back of Ross. We see here as they drive towards 130R. I thought Jay O'Leary was going to use the slipstream here, but he doesn't, as they head into the 130R, and Ross goes wide, but same does Jay O'Leary as well. But Jesus, right, let's have a look. So Smells of Funk, Andy, Charizard and Bugatti all pit for hard tires, I'm pretty sure. And it will allow Ross, Jay O'Leary, Lego Man as well for the undercut. No, Bugatti and Charizard. Oh, if anything, Charizard has overtook Bugatti. We might have a new race leader soon. If Reno, Chills and Greenwood all pit. That doesn't seem to be the case so far, as they have half a tank left. So who knows? Charizard might even lose all of that fuel. And same as Bugatti, and Bugatti has pit for more fuel actually, so no wonder Charizard is out ahead. And Winters maybe on the inside of the double right-hander, as he does have a 3-second time. Andy has made a massive mistake, looks like, and well, he pretty much overtook Ross. And maybe Lego Man on the attack on ALR as well. No, it doesn't happen. The ALR literally carried Ross through the hairpin. Maybe we might see him move into Spoon. Maybe. But that doesn't seem to be the case at all, as we have a look down further down the order. Sponsor Funk and, well, the rest are pretty much fighting it out. But let's go back to the fight between Ross and ALR again. Andy will have to slow down, so he's going to concede all those 3 positions. Ross, ALR, Lego Man all go through. And let's have a look. ALR goes wide. Lego Man holds on somehow. Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not racing at all. So, I mean, yeah. Shush, Skittles. And Andy has lost a lot of time because of that 3 seconds. Jesus Christ. He's lost 6 seconds. Let's have a look further up the order as ALR goes wide. And Lego Man will basically get a free position. Let's have a look what's happening further up the order. Charizard Bugatti closing in on Reno. And there's finally a change in the top 2 as well. I only just noticed. And it will be a battle for 3rd finally. As well, we headed to the double right-hander. Bugatti trying to find some pace in that Genesis. As well, no, not much is happening at all. Greenwood having a very firm lead on this race with 7 seconds, but he will have to pit, same as Chills. Black Charizard on the attack of Reno. Reno has got a very bad exit. Black Charizard maybe might get a free position. Reno trying to fight it out. Genesis as well, the Bugatti as well, going on the outside of Reno. Both making a beautiful move on the outside of the right-hander. And there's going to be... what is going on as they try to chase down the top 2 now between Charizard and Bugatti. Reno trying to chase them down now as we head into 130R. All those 3 drivers. And literally none of them stepping off the accelerator at all. As we finally see them step off the accelerator because of the chicane. And still within a second of those 3 drivers. Maybe we might see some rain here. As, right, let's have a look. Wait, what? Oh, Lego Man has overtook Ross and ALR as those 2 keep fighting each other. Right, let's have a look further down the grid. Jesus. Garrett completely lost control of his car and he forgot how to turn a car. As we go back to the fight between Charizard, Bugatti and Reno, it is now a second between Bugatti and Reno, so that got so Reno is completely gone out of contention for 3rd. But they are chasing down Chills like crazy right now, as they are on the fresher tyre and they have more fuel. As Bugatti tries to go for a move on Charizard, he's literally pushing Charizard through the turns. Bugatti is, as he tries to go for the move into the hairpin. Charizard is maybe closing the door. He opens the door completely. Bugatti going side by side at the right-hander. Charizard may be holding on to Bugatti's into it. Does the switchback. And we maybe might see him move into Spoon for the first time. And Charizard holds on somehow. What is going on between those 2 drivers right now? They're going to have a title contention fight, I'm pretty sure, already. As we head towards 130R, Bugatti get in the slipstream of the Lexus of Black Charizard. I'm losing my voice. And maybe we might see a Spoon on the outside. Black Charizard maybe said spinning. He doesn't, he keeps his foot on the throttle. Bugatti had to go wide there, as Reno is now invited to the party once again. because of the fighting, I'm starting to lose my voice as well as all that fighting has cost time and time and time. That's it. Chills have got away 2 seconds there because of the fighting. And I've just lost for words at this point. JLR versus Ross keeps happening, and Andy is now invited. Smells of funk looking at them. Wants to join them. Lego Man out in the wilderness by 5 seconds. Reno losing time. Charizard and Bugatti going at it again. 3 tenths separate them as we head through the double right-hander. The Bugatti had a little bit of a twitch there, understeer there. As the Bugatti tries to go for a different approach here, around the hairpin, but all that did was cause time. As he does get the slipstream, and Bugatti loses a lot of time. He hit the grass a little bit. Now the Astro, and what happened here? We have yellow flags somewhere around. Oh, it was Chills. Chills has lost it, and now it's pretty much Charizard on the attack on Chills at this point. Bugatti quickly closing in on the top two, and we got a battle of seconds as none of them has stepped down from the accelerator as we head into the chicane for the 12th time in this race. Chills will have to pit very, very soon as he's low on fuel, and I'm pretty sure this race will be a 2-stopper, I think. As we see the Charizard versus Chills. Chills versus Charizard. We go into turn 1 on lap 13. He doesn't make the move. Maybe he might make the move into the S section. Same with Bugatti. Bugatti trying everything to catch up to them. And we see the Reno there at the back, the Dutchman. But nothing seems to be working. Chills seems to be taking the correct line, as those hards have barely been touched throughout the 13 laps. And well, literally Bugatti is pushing Charizard, and Charizard is pushing Chills through that first right-hander. They are all within 5 seconds, 5 tenths, sorry. It's going to be a move into the hairpin maybe, but Bugatti, no. What's going to happen now? Is it going to be a move into Spoon, as Charizard is literally 2 tenths of Chills? He's pushing Chills round that right-hander. What's going to happen? Is it going to be is it going to turn out into a spin or something? No, nothing will happen, as that Charizard had to brake midway through Spoon, and Bugatti literally had to push Charizard through. But at the same time, Bugatti had to brake himself halfway through there because of Charizard literally trying to chase down Chills. Chills goes wide! Chills goes wide! Bugatti overtakes Charizard as well as they head into the final chicane for the 13th time. Bugatti touches the Astro! Oh my god, what is going on at this point? And we see then Reno and Lego Man trying to fight it out as well, as Lego Man has closed in on Reno. Reno finally pits from his hards, as he has to pit for fuel as well. So I'm not really surprised at that at all, as Chills somehow, oh there he goes, he's gone off the track, and that will allow Bugatti and Black Charizard to fight it out once again, as they tried to chase down Greenwood. Pretty much, I need a sip of water. Jesus Christ! Right, where's my water? Because pretty much I'm going to lose my voice at this point. Right, I can finally speak properly. Right, And at the moment, this is the only battle happening. Chill's completely losing it now as he hits the gravel twice. And off he goes. Lego Man literally right behind him. On the fresher tyres, more fuel. And it's going to cost Chills a lot, I'm pretty sure, as it's now Bugatti Charizard back at it again in the top in the top 3 on the podium. So no surprise there at all. I need to use my keyboard a little bit for this. As Smells of Funk and Jordy going out there. Been a while since I said those two names as well. Chills versus Lego Man going at it, as this is the closest battle, so we'll focus on them for now, as Lego Man is literally a 10th of Chills. Maybe we might see him move into 130R, and it doesn't happen at all. Lego Man holds position, but Chills does go off track, which allows Lego Man easily to make a move, and does it very successfully without causing any harm. And well, gains himself a free position there. Reno comes out in 9th on his tyres, as we have 10 minutes left and he's on softs. And normally laps about so 2 minutes. Greenwood's finally in, Chills is in, so it returns to the top 3, no, top 4 being exactly the same as how we started the race. Bugatti, Charizard, Lego Man, Funk, Greenwood. We see Jordy there going quite wide, and what has changed? Nothing. Nothing has changed this race. It remains the top 4 as we began the endurance race. Greenwood on his outlap on softs, so he's going to be absolutely rapid. Jordy on hards. Garrett in 7th. Reno makes a free position. No, he came out in 8th. Sorry, what am I on about? Chills in 9th, and he's gone on softs as well, so they're going to be absolutely rapid. Larry in 11th, Ross in 12th. Let's have a look. Toronto versus Juna. Nope, never mind. As let's go back to the front of the grid, where we potentially might see a lap in. Maybe, as drivers have only got 9 minutes left of racing. And well, the gap has been extended to 2.5 seconds by Bugatti, and Lego Man hitting the grass there a little bit, as Smells of Fun is being attacked by Greenwood. Greenwood on the softer compound by two tire compounds is definitely going to overtake Smells of Funk, that's for sure. And I'm pretty sure as well that there's going to be a new fastest lap soon, as well. The fastest lap has been set on lap 5 or 6 or something, and there are blue flags. Why? I don't know. I don't know why there are blue flags shown, but okay, sure. Right, let's have a look. So Smells of Funk holding on to 4th somehow. Any battles happening? Reno and Chills. Chills goes very wide into turn 1 and turn 2 as he keeps hitting the AstroTurf. Get off the Astro, Chills. That's not what you want to be turning, and that just allowed Reno to be 3 seconds ahead now. That's an easy 3 seconds there. As Andy has decided to go on medium tyres, so he put it quite early, I'm pretty sure, and I need to turn down my brightness on my laptop as it's getting in the way slowly. Right, let's have a look. So Greenwood versus Funk is still happening. Lego Man is closing in on the top 2, as Charizard cannot keep up with the pace of that Genesis at all. I might need to buy that car because it it seems to be driving so well, as Bugatti does go a little bit off track. Charizard just got into the hairpin for the 16th time. Lego Man smells of funk is being attacked by Greenwood. Maybe we might see him move into 130R for the first time. Greenwood smells of funk side by side. Greenwood hitting the grass, and it's Greenwood finally making a move into 130R. Smells of funk hits the grass and the gravel plus the wall. Makes it a beautiful combination. As Garrett, well, yellow flags for Smells of Funk. Garrett making an easy move on Smells of Funk. And, well, Smells of Funk has completely completed the formula of the perfect trio. Grass, gravel, wall. Beautiful, beautiful. Mike would be very proud of you. That's all I'm saying. That's for sure. Andy just finished off lap 16, and well, not much is happening other than that. Chills, I think he went wide into turn 1, I'm pretty sure, a little bit there, as Reno has now joined the party. Battle for 5th, I see. As well, Greenwood will be the only man who will actually change the top 4. I'm pretty sure, as he does set the fastest first sector, so he could be on a potential fastest lap here. Geordie out in the loneliness in 5th, Garrett 6th, Smells of Funk 7th, Reno 8th, sorry, Jesus, I was about to say 7th. But he might be 7th very soon, as he is on the, well, on the softest compound as the game can offer. And maybe, as he's closing in by 200ths of a second, we might see another move into 130R. As Reno is closing in very quickly on Smells of Funk. And he gained 2 tenths out of Spoon. Smells of Funk tries to go defensive, sorry, as Reno into 130R makes the move happen, and as Greenwood, what a move that was, as we see Chills there at the back, well, at the back there, as Reno is now on the charge for 6th here. And let's have a look at Greenwood's lap, and no, it's not going to happen. It's going to be Geordie in 4th. It is. Greenwood made a massive mistake, and it's going to be Geordie who will finish off, I'm pretty sure, the whole race in 4th. So that's going to be good points for the Lexus team, that's for sure. As Reno was on a charge for that Toyota Supra, I'm pretty sure, as he does set the fastest first sector, purple, on 3 lap old softs, even 4, I'm pretty sure, or something. I wish I was assistant to check, but no. Let's have a look. Greenwood trying to get back that position, as the softs are still capable of doing damage, and Geordie's been on those hard for quite a long time as well. Other than that, not many battles are happening, to be fair, as Juna is finally being lapped for the first time. Toronto blue flags as well. Right, we need to go back to that battle here between Geordie and Greenwood. Geordie thankfully holding on to Greenwood, as those hards thankfully gave enough grip to go through 130R flat, and it will allow Greenwood for some more chasing, as he did extend the gap by nearly 1 second, as the softs are pretty much gone at this point. So it will basically be Geordie pretty much flying right now. Smells of Funk might actually be back on Reno's rear. Well, pretty much the back of Reno, because I mean those softs are pretty much dying off, and Reno is low on fuel. So if he's done it correctly, I wish there was an option to check what's it called, the thingy. Unfortunately I can't, but which is a shame. And I need to figure out how to do that, but I'll eventually figure it out, that's for sure. And Reno on the attack on the Polish driver. The Dutchman versus the Polish driver, maybe into the hairpin. We see, as well as they head up the straight. We see Chills there at the back. Reno maybe on the attack into the hairpin as they go side by side. No, it does not. Maybe on the out. Garrett, no chance. He closes the door completely, as it will allow Smells of Funk to completely catch up to them. Reno on the outside of the right-hander makes the move happen for himself. That was a beautiful move happening. As Smells of Funk tries to go back at Garrett as well, maybe, as they head into Spoon side by side. Smells of Funk gets the move done. Chills is literally right at the back of those two. And it's a Reen, and it's 6th for the Dutchman, 7th for the Englishman, 8th for the Pole. Chills maybe on the inside of 130R. I'm not surprised he's gone into the grass. I am not surprised he's into the grass as he tried something. Garrett's in the wall. I'm pretty sure it's Jay-Leary. Oh, why can't you give us a good camera angle? And it's the last lap of the race. Reno will finish 6th. So he did time it perfectly. And the battle is still happening between Bugatti and Black Charizard, as the gap is only 1.5 seconds. But I don't think that's going to be enough at all. I don't think. I don't know anymore. The gap has been minimised. Well, it hasn't been minimised to 1.5 seconds. Lego Man on a chase. Geordie is definitely cemented himself in 4th. As Greenwood, never mind, actually, he's still within 1 second. But the rest have finished the race. And it's pretty much those 5 drivers racing pretty much. And let's have a focus on Geordie versus Greenwood here, as Reno was really close to catching him up actually. And I don't know, I really don't, as Greenwood is only 3/10 only 3/10 up on his rear. And we see here Bugatti crossing the line for a 2nd race in a row. Wins the Suzuka Sprint and the Endurance. Charizard has to settle in for 2nd in both. Legoman has to settle for 3rd in both as well. Geordie and Greenwood are the last to finish as we round 130R for the final time, the 20th time. And is it going to be delight or despair for Greenwood? It's going to be mostly despair, I think. Or heartbreaking for Greenwood, as he had to settle for 5th. He was on the rear of Geordie. Geordie is going to be delighted that he could hold off Greenwood. And what a race. What an endurance race we've actually had. What a race. What a race. And Juna is yet to finish the race because of low fuel. Oh Lord, oh God, Juna, what has happened to you, lad? As he rounds 130R rapidly, that's for sure. He definitely won't have to brake in front of the 50-meter board, that's fine. And well, pretty much the race is done. And now And that pretty much was Tier 2, Round 1 of Season 5. Guys, listen, this is a message mostly for the Tier 2 drivers. I'm sorry I kept you waiting with the commentary, because I had a lot of things happening and everything today. I hope that next week is going to be quicker. I hope, and I can literally just get bosh and everything. So yeah. I really hope that will be the case of next week anyway. And I won't have so many things going on like tonight was, pretty much. I do apologise on my part anyway, and I'm going to get that Genesis actually really quickly on stream. I'm pretty sure it's in here, I think. I don't know, is it? But yeah, so I will be ending the stream here for tonight. I will see you guys next week for the next race, pretty much.